Hey everybody, welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Mike Noland, and I just wanted to say we've had such an amazing response over the last 3 videos that we've put out. They have been tutorials based on LumaFusion. So tonight we're going to lay the ground for a whole series of upcoming LumaFusion videos and tutorials. And we'll provide a few tips and tricks for you too as we explore the interface, because that's what we do here at The Bottom Line. And by the way, if any of those tips and tricks help you out, give us a thumbs up, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. And remember, we are on our 3rd phase here at The Bottom Line. We're trying to get our first 100 subscribers. We have 49. We are one shy of 50% of the way through. So don't forget to hit subscribe to the tribe and hit that top bell notification, and you'll be notified of all future videos. So let me introduce to you LumaFusion. We're in Photos now. I'm going to go ahead and go up here and hit play. Okay, so we've opened up LumaFusion, and we've opened up a project we're working on for a future video, and that is how to further work with Procreate and develop an even better banner for you in the future. So we have our project opened up, and here we see the whole project unfold as we either use our Apple Pencil or our finger to drag, or you can use, of course, your trackpad. So this is the basic interface, and this is where I want to stop for just a moment. This is the basic interface for LumaFusion. You have your review window up here in your top right-hand corner. You have your access area to all your files, your video clips, your photos, and down here, of course, you have your timeline. And the timeline is where you bring all of your media in, and it's reviewed on your window. Okay, so that's the basic layout. Now, the reason all these info tags are up right now is because I've clicked the little question mark there in the right hand corner. Now if you click it, just hold it, and all of these balloons will appear, and you lift your finger and they disappear, so they don't clutter up the screen like we're seeing here. But I wanted to pause for a moment and to highlight a few additional aspects in LumaFusion. So as we went over in our last tutorial, up here is where we get access to our files. In our last tutorial, we went up here to actually bring in music and sound effects straight from YouTube Studio. Up here is where you usually get your media, anything that you want to bring into the timeline. And of course here, I've brought in the beginnings of a future video. Okay, so you caught me working. So we can't go over all these balloons tonight. That would bore you, and we'd be here 20-30 minutes. But I do want to draw your attention to multi-select over here and multi-select over here. And right up here, lock and unlock. We're going to kind of investigate those features tonight. And we're going to investigate what those features can do for you as you bring in whatever media it is that you want to edit. First thing we're going to do is we're going to click multi-select, and we're going to select 3. Notice they stay highlighted, and like in the last video, we're going to drag them down. And for the first time, you're seeing we're dragging more than one clip into the timeline. Very handy tool. I just love it. And there it is, reviewing, being good little boys, doing exactly what they were supposed to do. Too many Michaels. Okay, so we're going to go back in history and eliminate that. All right, so that's nifty, but let's go down to our project switcher, and we're going to go ahead and choose in card. Now, you've all seen this before. You helped us work on it, right? Okay, so here we've got 2 different elements. What we've done in the past is through the clipboard, go ahead and drag those over one and one. So a very familiar project if you watched any of our videos, and you know that we've come over here, we've highlighted one of these, we've copied it to the clipboard, and then we send it over to another project, right? And then we come back and we get the sound. Okay, so that's cool, but now let's go to our project switcher, and we're going to go over to a familiar clip, and that is my end card. Now, just like always, we get in there, we highlight this clip, we can do stuff, but if we highlight this one, that one, there's a problem there, right? But if we go to this multi-select tool, click on that, highlight this, highlight that. We've grabbed them both. Now we can go to our clipboard. Now we can copy, and now we can leave the project and get back to the project we were just back on, get into that, and go to the now we go to the clipboard, we paste, and there it is. Not only the clip, but the sound along with it. So that's pretty great, isn't it? So you can see some of the tools that are available right there on the interface that opens up right at the very beginning are useful for you, and they're very, very intuitive. Okay, so now you can also access this, bring up this, and here we're going to go over to help. Okay, so you can see you have tutorial videos here, a reference guide. What we want to look at is the reference guide. So that switches us over to the browser. We go ahead and we click on the reference guide. Okay, so there it is. Then one more time and we get it. Basically your online manual. And here you get access to all kinds of great information, some of them including tutorial videos. They've been a great help to me. And so here you choose an area you're interested in, and it's interesting. You're going through. Sometimes there's tutorials, and sometimes there's just links, and it'll take you right where you need to be. So this is an excellent resource of information, and it should be utilized, really. It will help you further your capabilities with LumaFusion so much more quickly if you just give it a peruse or two, okay? All right, and then of course, it's got settings where you can control many aspects of LumaFusion. So this is also an area that we'll discuss in further videos. Okay, so that's our first official introduction to LumaFusion, just to give you an idea of the layout, and we're going to go further in future videos. Again, if you got any value, give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate it. And don't forget to hit subscribe to the tribe, hit that top bell notification, and you'll be notified of all future videos. So a big thank you, big shout out to new subscribers. We'll see you the next time here on The Bottom Line. And yours truly, Mike Noland.